Well, this morning is surely turned out to be a nice one. Shane's sprung a leak.
Good bloody morning. We got the crew together and it's time for another ride. We are at the moment on a place called Cannon Creek Road, down south of Brisbane, a place called Boona. We're just out of Boona and it is beautiful. The weather, there was actually a bit of a chance of rain today, but it's turned it on. And we just have a pretty simple plan today. We are going south. We want to check out the Border Ranges, explore there and see what it's got. I've been seeing a few videos lately where it just looks like some great dirt road riding. So want to check that out and find an epic campsite for the night. We have nothing planned and nothing booked, so we'll see where we end up. That's about it. Oh, and I really want to snap some decent photos this trip. So fingers crossed I get those. But Ryan got some new Krieger bags, so he's busy trying to strap them just right so they're not trying to shove him forward off his bike. I think I'll put a link to his channel because he actually just did a review on this. That's the 40 litre and the 10 litre, and they look cool. Quality gear. Mark's got the Tiger with his standard collection of, you got a lot of stuff on there, Mark, for an overnighter.
Well, that's all my, it's a tent, sleep bag, pillow, because tent and fly. Yeah.
What's in the bags? The side bags?
Side bags. It's got cooking stuff. Toilet.
Alright. Yeah.
And it's just got like a change of clothes and a bottle of water and shit like that.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty thin. And seeing as apparently I'm revealing it this morning, I just got the old duffel strapped on. I've got a new tent, and a new sleeping pad, so I'm keen to give those a go. But got a while before we get to that. It's still in like 8 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, let's see you guys on the road. Minutes into the track and our first trail side repair. Ryan's little extra windscreen's playing up and falling apart. Beautiful. Let's get going because this is beautiful. Yeah, everyone's out and about today, and who could blame them? Bloody beautiful. We are getting up into the clouds. That is freaking awesome. Chasing the Tiger through the mist. I need a little lookout or something so we can see above the clouds. Oh, camping in the clouds. That's cool. In front. Alrighty, this road is bloody beautiful. Rainforesty as hell. But I think I'm actually going to turn the camera off for a little bit because I just keep getting distracted by, well, everything. and it's a long weekend this weekend. There's a lot of cars on the road. We passed quite a few coming the other way. Don't really feel like getting crash footage today. Alright, this is the absolute pinnacle of our trip. Bloody beautiful in here. I don't have enough interesting things to say or dad jokes in me for a 200-meter walk up a hill. So let's see what the top looks like. Apparently it's pretty cloudy. Ooh, we're fine. Today? Yeah.
Enjoy the view.
Definitely worth a walk.
Oh, that's that not there. Oh, that's there. Oh, that's tweakers over there.
Here's what it should look like. Well, that wasn't really much to see. Just misty. Beautiful country out here though. What do you reckon, Ron?
Yeah, it's nice.
There you go. Well, we're going to trek back down the hill, easier than getting up here. And then on to Kyogle to grab some food because we're all hungry. And then we'll find some fun tracks and hopefully get those photos. And then, I don't know, we've got about 6 hours of daylight left to try and find a mad campsite. Like I mentioned, it's the middle of a long weekend, so we may all be packed up. We may just be camping on the side of the road. But you guys will get to see where we get to. I don't know yet. Closing thoughts, Ryan?
Nah, nothing to add.
I hate ending when you start talking because you just don't know what to say. Anyway, after a heap more riding through that mist and top of the Border Ranges, we are finally making our way downhill. And it's starting to warm up. I can feel my fingers again, which is lovely. There's a really awesome view out there in the trees, but I can't show you because I'll fall off the side of the road. Mark just said on the radio, we're about 30 k's from Kyogle. Beautiful dirt roads. We are just going to enjoy this ride and go get something to eat. We are back on the road. Stopped in at Kyogle at Ruby's Cafe and had an awesome chicken burger. So got a bit of energy back, which is nice. And following this weird dirt road to try and go west. And hoping that at some point in the next 2 hours we come across a stellar campsite. We can tick that one off the list. This is Richmond State Forest, and apparently it's closed. So Zyme back there said it was closed 4 kilometres ahead. We're going to go up and have a look because there's no other way around. It's not a really, really big detour. So we shall see. We might be finding camp in the dark tonight. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that looks pretty average. Oh, he's in bush. Nope, this is slippery. Yep. At least the more uphill we go, the less likely it is to be muddy. You're right there, mate. No, look to your left. Do you want a hand? Oh, I'm moving before you roost me. Keep it on, keep it on, keep it on, keep it on, keep it on. And you're through. Easy. For those that have been here before, seen it before, this is where Josh from MBDBR was a few weeks back. Good news is it sounds to us like it means there's somewhere for us to go. The bad news is it sounds like Mark's got himself stuck in a hole. Now we're going to push Mark out. Yeah. It's getting hung up. Whoop. Back up or push him forward? I reckon, hold on, his pegs are hitting, so if we just lift him and shove him forward a foot or two, on your side, the pegs?
Yeah, rub him.
So if we can shove him forward an inch or two, it might just take off. Yep. Yep. Beautiful.
On the ground when I dropped my bike and everything.
Well, I'll just turn my GoPro on.
So, quick update. I already did this update, but I wasn't recording. There's an ambulance just there. They came down here and got stuck trying to get to a farm that's down that way. We are wrecked after 4Ks of mud. But the plan is launch over this log where the ambulance got stuck, find a way up there to get past the ambulance and side by side, and we'll probably actually follow them most of the way out and make sure they get out nice and safe. An ambulance did get to the house down there from the other direction, luckily, so no one's stuck there waiting. But I'm going to send Mike's bike over, and then we'll see if Ryan lets me have a go on his.
Oh, get the hair right. Oh, the long legs.
Easy.
It's easy when you got the legs.
That's actually really butter smooth.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. I could do mine, but you want to have a go of it.
Hey? No, you can do it.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll be with you in a minute.
G'day,
Oh,
g'day!
no, there you go.
Do you want your helmet on or off?
No, I'll leave it off.
Ah.
Ambos are up there.
Safety third.
Oh, hang on. How am I gonna?
Ambos are there, so we'll be right. Roll back and then go forward from there.
Oh, yeah.
Like I did. Nose onto the thing, let your bike roll backwards and then go over. Just remember you got less belly clearance than Mark's bike. I'm gonna go over here, stand right in front of Mark's footage. That's it. Pick your line and go right up to it. Use it to roll back. There you go.
You didn't even peg it.
Oh, I gave it enough.
No, as in foot on your peg. No.
No, I just kept my feet off. Textbook. Not that I've ever read a textbook in my life. Alrighty, this is Peacock Creek, which, speaking of us being accidental fanboys, down here is where Josh and friend from MVDBR will probably camp because it looks very familiar. But we're not going to stay here tonight. You've got to book it, which we haven't done. And we still got a little bit of gas left in the tank. We still got a couple hours of sunlight left. So we're going to risk it to win the biscuit and try and find a nice country pub with a field and a creek next to it. Not asking for much. I don't think we're asking for that much out here, are we?
Not much.
No. Anyway, we'll see where we end up on and bring you along for the journey. Let's go. We've had enough of mud, to be honest. I got a little bit of air over that. We are out of the forest. Hell yeah. Time to make up some K's and get to a town, find a pub. Alrighty, so, I can't remember where I left off, but we ended up finding a town called Bonobo. Got ourselves a beer and managed to pick up a couple for the road. And it's not the mint perfect campsite that I was hoping for, but it's not bad. I mean, mowed lawn, nice clear area. I'm not supposed to have campfires here, so that's a bummer. It's gonna get cold. It's always nice to sit around one. We've got a bench to leave our stuff and a set up camp. I've got a new tent and a new sleeping pad, so I might show you that if there's still some light by the time I get it together. Mark's, 10 steps ahead of me. He's ready to climb into bed. We'll get set up. It was an absolutely stellar day's riding. What do you reckon, Ryan? Takeaway for the day?
Just do it.
Best part of the ride.
Oh, best part of the day. Oh no, that's my outcome for the day. Is you just do it. You just got to get on the bike and do it. Best part of the day. Best part of the day I thought was rocking up and seeing the ambulance when it wasn't for us.
Oh yeah. Bloody stuck on the track, so that's a bit of fun. Actually, that was a relief to have a reason to stop in all that muddy, shitty track that just kept getting worse.
Yeah.
Luckily, it ended pretty quickly after that because that was taking the energy away. I got to say, if we stopped at Peacock, I wouldn't be as happy because I wouldn't have had a beer, but it was a nicer campground. If Mark wasn't set up, I'd suggest Peacock again. Anyway, I'm going to get set up. I'm stalling, so I'll catch you later. Up. Alrighty. I got my new tent set up. That only took twice as long as it should have because I never set it up before coming out here. I got a new sleeping mat in there, so I'll tell you all in a future trip about how that goes. Everyone else is set up. It's a nice grassy little spot. It's a shame we can't have a fire, but you know what? Beautiful weather, beautiful day. It was a pretty cracking ride today, and it finishes with a beer, so I can't really complain about that. Actually, speaking of, I got to call it out. It was an awesome ride today. The Border Ranges. If you're into the more gnarly stuff, it is a bit of a plain Jane kind of road through there. Just dirt, smooth, real nice long riding. Eventually we got kind of sick of being up in the mist and the clouds and the cold. But then we made our way down and got to run through some of those just beautiful dirt roads. It was all fun and games up until we hit that mud patch, which on any other day wouldn't have been so bad, but I think, a few too many hours in the saddle, not enough food, and we all tired out. We only did 50 Ks this afternoon, or 60 Ks by the time we got here, since lunch, so not far at all for us to be so wrecked. But we're nowhere near where we thought we'd end up for the night, so we originally wanted to be out near Tenterfield. We're at a place called Bonobo, or Old Bonobo, so we'll see tomorrow what that means for our adventure, because I don't know if we're going to trace south and go find a track, or if we're just going to, we'll see where the wind takes us. Might end up just nailing it home and getting an early afternoon to clean down the bikes. But whatever it is, I'll let you know. See you later.